You want to start out, Shanna?
Sure. So we actually waited a year to even try, right? We were using a backup method. And then when we decided that we wanted to try, we just began trying. And it was funny, my journal actually reads the first month. I'm like, oh, didn't work this time. I'm like, oh well, hopefully next time. And then a year goes by, right? I think it was
18 months.
I think it was close to 18 months when I was like, something's wrong. Like this.
After a year and a half.
Yeah, this is
So-
something, because every month you just get so disappointed. So Bob went.
Well, your OB
My OB
suggested.
said we need to have, before you get your exam done with the dye, I guess it was, have him get checked and everything. And I for sure thought it was, going to be me, but
I went and
he,
provided a sample, and I was actually working when I got the results, and I kind of kept it secret from her for a couple days.
Yeah,
'Cause,
oh.
it's as a man, you're right, a big macho guy. It's kind of embarrassing, and you don't expect that. And talking with a lot of friends and everything, she finally approached me and asked me, well, what had happened if I got the results, and I explained it to her. And after that, we talked, and we knew there was other options besides just
You
what we were
actually
doing.
had already heard about him.
Yeah, I had already done
Because-
some research and talked to a friend who had a successful pregnancy from you
That
as
was
well.
before you even knew you had a low sperm count. You had found out about us, is that right? Or you researched
No,
it?
he
No,
found
after the low,
okay,
yeah.
after you found
Yeah, and
Um,
I didn't know about the situation yet. He had internalized it, done his research.
Oh, he didn't
figured-
want to tell you the result.
Not
No.
right away. I think he was
No.
so afraid of like breaking my heart, I guess.
Oh, my gosh.
So when he finally told me, I remember him talking to me, and in my mind I'm having internal dialogue and going, oh my gosh, what's he saying? Like he's saying that but all the while he's saying, but I found a doctor, that's close, not very far from here, and it's to St. Luke's, and we can go see him. And at first I was just like, this is too much information. But with his help, obviously, it just went so much more smooth than I thought it would.
Before our team actually developed ICSI in 1992 in Belgium, before that, your case would have been really terrible. In other words, even with IVF, the chance of pregnancy would be very low, fertilization would be very
Yeah.
low. But this has changed everything. So your count is relatively high compared to some of the ones we see. It's terribly low. 2 million is very low. We see people with 15 sperm. And the pregnancy rate is fantastic. It doesn't matter because we just pick up a single sperm and inject it into the eggs.
Yeah.
And
I think there was some of the stories that I had read, and after talking to my friend Jessica and her husband John, they kind of, told me exactly that. They were one of those people who I have another close couple that were going through. There's no answer. They both seem okay, but they can't get the answers that they were wanting. And they went through test after test after test, and she just finally gave up, I guess, where they were going, and then sought you out and were successful. So
you're very lucky in one respect that very often when the man is diagnosed with a low sperm count, he doesn't do that research that Robert did. And someone puts them on Clomid or HCG or hormones and none of those treatments will do anything to budge the sperm count.
Yeah.
And then you waste time, and a year and a half goes by, 2.5 years, and you're still not getting pregnant, and he's checking his sperm count, which fluctuates anyway, with or without Clomid, which doesn't do a thing. And they waste all that time. Meanwhile, the wife's eggs are getting older.
Yes.
So-
and that's what my urologist had pointed out. Immediately when she got the test, she immediately ordered other tests to confirm that me as a whole was acting normally, my brain was functioning, my testosterone was positive, and things like that. And once she said that, I literally asked her, what are my chances of getting my wife pregnant. And I really love my urologist, and she said, not a chance in hell. I was like, well, she was very honest, and I appreciated it, because I'm an honest guy. I don't like to just sit there and be like, don't sugarcoat this situation. This is very serious to us. This is something we're trying for a long time, and thank goodness I found she was a great urologist. She highly recommended you as well as another physician, and that's when I kind of really started doing my research.
Yeah, well, so it really turns out to be good, because typically you'd have been placed on this hormone, that hormone, and or maybe they would have done a varicocele operation on you.
Absolutely.
And none of those things work. They don't do. They don't affect the sperm count. But it's just a myth amongst a lot of urologists, and so you saw a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I saw all the surgeries and things they could do on you. That scared me half to death. So.
Did you look that?
Yeah, I looked up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nervous time in your life, and and honestly, I mean, going through this and being open and honest about it now, and leading us to this point. I mean, I've had other friends of mine and other guys that I don't even know that have sought us out, and I've talked to them about my situation and how we went about it.
Facebook group of guys with low sperm counts?
No, I mean, we openly, told everybody on Facebook, like, this is why we are going this route, and this is what our plans are for our family. And,
we had a lot of
commended
support
by a lot of people that say, that's a really hard thing to admit. I mean, typically,
Yeah,
I'm sure it's more
more
the woman's side. That's what I always thought with infertility, that it was always the wife's issues, and guys don't talk about their feelings and stuff. So I don't have
amazingly open about this. You really are.
Oh yeah, I think that's the only way for other
people to open up.
Yeah, and
which they have, and I've had like some friends that had messaged me that were like, can you tell me, who you went to and how you did it and everything, because they've been having problems, but they just haven't told anybody.
Yeah.